Hello, welcome to Fantastical Magic Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for those of you who feel lonely over the holiday season. I asked Spirit for a message specifically for those who feel lonely or who struggle through the holiday season. And I was called just to do 2 piles today. I always do 3, but today it's just 2. So there's 2 strong collective messages from Spirit for those of you, who feel lonely over Christmas or just the holiday season if you don't celebrate Christmas. Okay, so pile number 1, we're going to use this tarot deck for you. This is the Guardian of the Night tarot, or Guardians of the Night. And then Spirit chose this card for you. It says self-acceptance on there. It's card number 9. Okay, that's for you, group number 1. Group number 2, you've got the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. And your card is card 11, and it says inspiration. Okay, I'm going to put timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, group number 1. If you chose this self-acceptance card and this tarot deck, I'm actually going to put the tarot deck to the side for now, and we're going to look at Oracle first. But of course, this is your first Oracle card, and I'm actually going to read from the book on this one right off the get-go because I just think it's amazing that this and the other card are cards that Spirit chose for this particular message or reading. So this is from the Earth Wisdom Oracle. It's card number 9. This card is talking about you needing to go on a journey of self-acceptance and how to love and accept yourself despite either feeling at odds with yourself or feeling at odds with other people, So let me read this for you. It says, the journey to self-acceptance can be challenging. Humans are contradictory creatures who seek order. Reconcile your seemingly opposing qualities and find the common root. Overcome society's brainwashing and accept that you are enough. You have value. The trek to achieve self-acceptance is worth it. You are worth it. And then there's an affirmation. It says, I accept myself as I am. I recognize my contrary nature and revel in the creative chaos that is my soul. I am enough. So I feel like for you, group number 1, you are probably quite complex person in terms of a lot of dynamics and depth to your spirit, your soul, your mind, your heart. And there could be a lot going on all the time among those different parts of you. And sometimes it can feel a little, like you're being pulled in multiple directions, or you just feel, different parts of you feel at odds with themselves. Like maybe sometimes your mind feels at odds with your heart, that sort of thing. But the strong message here is that you don't need to change. You are whole and so valuable just as you are, okay? And some of you, this has to do with other people too. Like maybe you feel a little bit at odds within yourself sometimes, but also maybe I feel like this group doesn't feel like they fit in all the time, or they feel misunderstood a lot. I'm getting that kind of energy here too, but it's probably the things that are unique about you, group number 1, that the things that make you feel like you don't fit in or that make you feel at odds are probably your most beautiful gifts and strengths, okay? And you wouldn't have been given these strengths and gifts for no reason. Even if it's challenging to have them, even if it's challenging to be a little bit different, it's a gift and it's a strength. And you wouldn't have been given them if you couldn't handle them, okay? Even if it doesn't feel like you can't sometimes. Now, I have oracle cards, and then we'll do your tarot after that, okay? So the oracle cards that were pre-shuffled are, you've got thought, you've got wisdom. Okay. This is a lot of mental energy right off the get-go. Oh, and you've got union. Lovely. Isn't that interesting? Feeling at odds, and then you've got union. Yeah, this real strong message of feeling at odds. And then you've got she who nurtures, Colette, and it says empathy, gentleness, and insight. And then you've got she who becomes with Eterna. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And it says metamorphosis, transcend, and journey. Yeah, this group is going on a journey. It'll be interesting to see what comes out in the tarot. But it's like group number one, you are whole. Right now, you are whole, okay? But there's nothing that needs to change about you in terms of anything that just needs to get better. But you are on a journey of evolution, okay? I think that's very strongly coming through here. You're on a journey of evolution. You're evolving right now. I mean, we're always evolving as humans, but some more than others. And we go through periods of great evolution. And some people only evolve so much, in this one lifetime. But I feel like you are really meant to go on a huge, yeah, like this card says, metamorphosis. But you'll always have this core part of you who will always be, like these unique things about you, you will always have them, and they are a part of you, and they're a beautiful part of you, and they don't need to change. It's just your entire self is evolving. Okay. And then I can see a lot of you here are empaths. Okay. I think that's part maybe of there's a strong feeling energy, and then there's a strong mental energy. I think this feeling energy is, this empathic ability that you have. Maybe you take on other people's energy a lot. And there's a need for some self-protection that way, some boundaries, but not too much. I really feel like this is a huge gift, actually. You don't want to turn this off. You just want to be able to protect yourself through it. But a part of you, I feel like you might feel like you need to protect yourself too much, actually, right now, because you're in your head a lot. I see, look at this owl. This owl, actually in this card, this is Athena. This is the goddess Athena. And there's part of the story around her is that she used to have an owl with her, because I can't remember if it's she couldn't hear or she couldn't see off one side very well. I'm not sure, can't remember, but this owl would bring her truth and wisdom. And so it's like if she didn't have the owl, she wouldn't have the whole truth, she would have half truths. And I feel like for this group right now, there's a lot of half truths that you have about yourself. I feel like, there's a higher perspective on yourself needed here. You don't understand the whole truth about yourself. I think you need to change, or you want something to change about yourself, but you don't need to change. There is an evolution that's different than a change, It's different than, when I say change, I mean, I feel like this group feels like there's things about them they'd like to discard. No discarding of any part of yourself, even the shadow parts. They make us whole. But there's an evolution. I think there's an evolution into this journey of self-acceptance, but really understanding your own gifts and how to use them and finding your place in the world. I feel like a lot of you maybe don't quite have your full place in the world yet. And part of this, for those of you who do resonate with this message of being empathic, this is part of what's evolving. I feel like you're going to get to use this in a way. You're going to be such a gift to other people because of this. And with this union card here, there is a strong message about your relationship with others. The way that you the way that you interact, relate, behave with others, or lack of, maybe there isn't much of that in your life for some of you. Maybe some of you are quite isolated or try not to go out too much, or even when you do, you feel at odds. But there's a message here about you. Once you come, maybe not even once, but this could be a parallel thing, but you need to accept yourself and accept your gifts and find the right people for you. The right community, you do fit in. Sometimes you just have to find the place where you feel more at home, but it all starts with feeling more at home with yourself. You're not going to feel accepted much anywhere or feel like you fit in much anywhere if you don't have your own self-acceptance. It has to start with you. And then you can find, once your self-acceptance and self-worth grows, you find the places you fit in. And like I said, that can happen, in a parallel kind of way, simultaneously. But this card is here to tell you that you do have people that you can unite with, that you will still be your unique self, but you'll be valued for your difference. Diversity will be, you'll be in a community where diversity is celebrated. For those of you that want partnership, love, you can have this, you deserve this. There is a partner out there for you. Okay? But there is an evolution taking place. Okay, let's get tarot. Spirit, what is this message for group number 1, please? What is this message? Group number 1, please, Spirit. What is the message for this first group? Ace of Wands, here you go. Opportunity. Opportunity for passion and growth. There's the beginning of your evolution. Well, not the beginning, you're already in it, but like a spur of growth, It's an energy of growth that you can take advantage of. It's here for you right now. What is the message, please, for group number 1, please, Spirit? What is the message for group number 1? Yes. I love this. You got the 5 of Pentacles with the Judgment card. Beautiful, beautiful. This is the evolution I'm talking about. The snake shedding its skin. It's still a snake, okay? It's still a snake, but it shed its skin. It has to grow. It has to evolve. It has to, there has to be new energy, new cells, right? New growth. So this is the other thing about Judgment is it is coming into your purpose. It is evolving, but it is also integrating the past. This is self-acceptance. This is massive self-acceptance, this Judgment card. This is going from feeling like you lack as a person, or you're lacking in your life. You don't have the fulfillment in your life you want. Feeling left out in the cold by others. Maybe by spirit you feel that way. But this is integration of this part of you is necessary, okay? The tough stuff, the feeling at odds that you've been experiencing, or the feeling of lack you've experienced, it's actually been necessary for part of your growth. It's like it's been necessary for the development of your perspective, of your empathy, of your understanding of yourself, of your understanding of the world. Okay, so, but it's time for evolution here. This is the transmutation, integration of this past so that you can move on to the future. That is very, very lovely. I want to know more about this Ace of Wands. Spirit, tell us more about this Ace of Wands. What is this Ace of Wands for group number 1? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, a new journey and understanding. There's a lot about understanding. Are Are some of you very studious? You like to study, you like to research, you like to really get into different, you like to know history, or you like to understand different, systems of belief, that sort of thing. You've got all this mental energy. I feel like your mind is you've got so many gifts here, group number 1. Your strong and empathic ability. Like a gentleness to you that is a strength. But also, like, your sensitivity is a strength here, group member. In any way that you're sensitive, it's a strength. But you've also got this very strong mind here. It is a little bit distorted right now with this half-truths, but this is more about yourself and your place in the world. But I feel like part of this evolution for you has to do, and this opportunity for all this growth has to do with learning. Learning. Like, you're going to be like, I don't know. I don't feel like you're going to end up, some of you can end up being like gurus to others at the end of this. I don't know. Let me get more here. What is this Page of Pentacles about? Please, Spirit Group number 1. What is the Page of Pentacles? 2 of Swords. Okay. More mental energy. 2 of Swords. What is this Page of Pentacles, please? Temperance. A lot about balance here. Alchemy, healing. This is also very spiritual energy kind of coming from this card here. Why is this 2 of Swords here, Spirit? What's the 2 of Swords? What's this 2 of Swords, please? Hierophant. I knew it! Okay. This is massive. The Hierophant is the card of higher learning. Look, remember when I said guru, teacher? There's like this yeah. I feel like group number 1, you're actually, for those of you that feel like at odds with people, you're like, I have a hard time around other people sometimes. Believe it or not, you are meant to lead, to teach. That's your path. Your path is to, in areas, there's some area, I don't know what it is exactly. It's going to be different for different people out there, but there's something you're going to bring balanced knowledge to. It's like, I don't know, there's something out there, some message to get across that right now I think is imbalanced in general in society. And I know this is getting a little abstract. I'll try and think of an example. Let's just say there's like a certain school of thought about something. Let's say this is about spirituality, okay? And let's say you're in a community. It could just be online. It could be in a specific community. But let's just say this community is like, they just think, your past lives determine everything about your current existence. And like the most powerful thing in spirituality has to do with your past lives. Let's just say that. This is a bad example, but this is what I'm going with right now. And let's just say you come and you're in this huge, you've done all this evolution, all this growth, and you can see the imbalance in the dialogue, in the beliefs, in this community that you're in. And it's like, no, you're going to step up and you may not step up, you may end up being kind of ushered into this role without you really choosing it, I don't know. I feel like some of you are going to be a little bit like, I don't know if I really want to like take on this role, but it's like you're going to be ushered into this role where you're going to be like sharing your own knowledge, sharing your own perspectives, and it's going to balance out this imbalanced dialogue and system of belief that maybe not system of belief, but the imbalanced beliefs and dialogue and discourse that is going on in this community. And people are going to be like, yeah, oh my gosh, like, look at pile number 1. We need to listen to him. He knows what he's talking about. Like, you're going to bring balance. You're going to bring evolution to something. Definitely. Yeah, you've got a journey ahead of you, though. You've got a journey of massive. Number 1, group number one is this self-acceptance journey. You've got to recognize your own strengths and gifts. And pursue. You need to pursue, okay? This is not the time to sit idle. You need to pursue your own self-discovery. You need to pursue some kind of knowledge, some kind of study. And I think you just need to go with the flow after that. See where it leads you. It's leading you to this judgment, to this Hierophant energy. It's leading you to this union, like where you have people that you just, that you're in the right place. Let's clarify this union card. Why is this union card here for group number 1? Oh, okay, we got 2. I couldn't even. I just can't right now. I think you guys needed this message so bad that Spirit is being so clear. This is the Ace of Swords. This is this truth, understanding, clarity, full truth, not these half-truths. This is clarity. This is new knowledge. This is new knowledge you're bringing to, look at this, a community, a people. The Six of Wands is a leader. This isn't like, look, all these guys are looking up to him. All these guys are looking up to him. Like, you are meant to be a leader. Everybody in this group, even if you cannot believe it right now, me saying that, you're like, what? No, it's true. In what capacity will be different for different people, but people, you've got this, you know what? And I really find that people who are who lead, I think people who are really brilliant and they're leaders and they make big changes and they have huge roles in communities, I think they can, even though they've got all these people looking up to them, I think they can feel lonely. I think people who stand out like this are different, otherwise everybody would, right? Not everybody can be like this level of a leader. And so I think you can feel a little different, a little lonely sometimes even. So that might be something, you could be prone to, but it's going to evolve and you're going to come to understand that this is who you are and it's such a beautiful gift. But yeah, you're meant to be victorious, to lead, to have people look up to you. You're meant to teach, to show, to bring truth, to bring balance. Okay? You're meant to have other people listening to you and looking up to you. It's got to start with yourself though. Has to start with yourself. Well, this was really beautiful. I really loved this reading for you, group number 1. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I wish you all the best on this beautiful metamorphosis journey that you're going on. Okay, if this resonated, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, group number 2. If you chose this inspiration card 11, we're going to get into your tarot after, okay? We're going to look at Oracle first, but this is your first Oracle. And this card, I'm going to read from the deck. I was blown away by the cards that Spirit chose for this reading. But this one talks a lot about, before I read from the book, this one's, look, it's winter and you can see little flowers coming through the snow. So this scene is like, that transition from winter into spring. Things are thawing. Beauty is coming back. Not that winter is gorgeous, don't get me the wrong way, but like new beauty is coming through. Life is growing. Yeah, there's a change of season here. I think it's felt like winter for this group. Something's felt stuck, frozen, dark. And this is the light coming through. This is new growth, change. Okay, but I want to read from the book because it's short and sweet and it's got a little affirmation for you, okay? So let's do that. So card number 11, it says, when life seems cold, gray, and bleak, it can be hard to find the inspiration to move forward. Color and brilliance can be found even in the most monotone landscapes. Cling to the truth that spring always follows winter, and you will see the world with new eyes. Take a step toward a new beginning, confident in the promise of hope and joy. And then your affirmation is, I am not afraid of the dark. I keep moving forward, secure in my faith that this will pass, that I will come through with renewed hope and joy. Beautiful. So there's a lot of renewal here. I think there's a new beginning here. Okay, I feel like this, you know, if you're feeling lonely, you've been struggling, it's like there is a change coming for you. Group number 2. So let's look, I pre-shuffled for Oracle. Let's look at those. Your first one is choice. 3 different stairwells here, 3 different paths. I feel like there's a message here. You need to choose your path in some way. What way do you want to go? But there's forward motion here, right? It's time. It's time to choose a path for you, group number 2. Playfulness. I love this. Look, metamorphosis, right? Transformation. With the butterfly, this woman's like she's just come out of a cocoon, you know? And she's like delighting at this new perspective as a butterfly rather than what she was before. Maybe she was just a woman before and now she's like a butterfly woman. But yeah, it's like the delight in a new world. The joy and delight in like new experiences, new perspectives, new understandings. Something new, a lot of new energy coming in here. Awakening. Awakening. What are you asleep to? You're asleep to something. Group number 2. What do you need to wake up to? We'll ask. And then you've got, more light. There's a lot of light over her head. Here too. Yeah, the light being shown on something. She who brings light. Blanche, light, serenity, and beacon. Beacon. I think that's really standing out there. And then you've got she who hesitates. Mora, ponder, delay, confidence. Okay. So a huge message coming through for you, group number 2, is that it's time for change for you. It's time for change. I think with this playfulness, this choice, and this Mora card coming out, you can see there's a doorway here, and it looks a lot lighter over here than it does over here. She's turned her back away from this doorway. She's like scared to go through it. And I feel like a big message here for you from your spirit team is that please, group number 2, do not make choices out of fear or lack of confidence. I think you're really being asked to look at how you're making choices in your life right now. And are you making choices out of fear? Out of not feeling good enough? Not having the confidence? Worrying something bad's going to happen? How to keep yourself feeling safe and hidden? There's like an opening. There's all these pathways that are actually, you can choose which path you want to go down right now. You need to choose something that feels good, not make a choice out of fear. That's a really strong message coming through. There's such like a new beginning that wants to come through for you, or a new pathway. A lightening up wants to come through for you, but you're meant to be in the light, not hide from it. Let's get your tarot out. What is this, please, for group number 2? Group number 2, please, Spirit. What is this message you have for them? Group number 2, what is the message, please, Spirit? What is this message for group number 2? Yeah. Okay, so you've got the King of Cups, okay? The Eight of Challenges, which is the Eight of Swords. And this is the Eight of Wands. It says Eight of Spells, but it's the Eight of Wands in a tarot deck, okay? This is it. This is the self-entrapment energy that I was feeling. Look how similar the energies are between these two cards. Fearing what isn't, you have some unfounded fears right now, group number 2. Some of your fears are unfounded. They are your ego. They are, usually fear is there to protect us. We have to give it that, right? But it's not protecting you right now. It's holding you back. Even if there is a level of self-protection, it probably is protecting you. But the bigger impact is that it's holding you back. It's keeping you stuck. You're meant to really move forward here. There's the Eight of Wands is a very fast moving, swift energy. Like Spirit wants you to move. Your spirit team really wants you to move. This King of Cups, this is emotional centeredness. You know what? Maybe I should get the book for this one too. I don't know if I have it. But in this card, the King of Cups is a shapeshifter. He's a shapeshifter. He can change shapes depending on the situation. So he could be in a human form, or he could change into a fish and go underwater. And I think it's okay. It's okay to protect yourself. You know what I mean? While not betraying yourself or trapping yourself or challenging your own fears. It's okay if, you feel a little extra sensitive. You really, when we're going through journeys of coming out of these like Eight of Swords energies, these, self-entrapment, really fearful, anxious places, it's not a straightforward linear journey. Okay, it's like any kind of healing. There's relapses in healing, and there's times where we do good and times where we don't do so good. And it's okay. That's part of it, right? And so I think this King of Cups is coming through here to tell you that it's okay to shapeshift. It's okay, but you have to move forward. So you need to start taking just steps forward, and then if it gets too hard, you can ease up on yourself. I think this message is here, to be very kind to yourself. It's really what I'm getting. Very kind to yourself. I want to get the book. Hang on. Okay, so this is the book. This is my favorite tarot deck that I own. It's one of I've had it a long time, and I love it. But let's find this Keeper of Visions. Okay. Yeah, it says the Keeper of Visions is a shape-shifting wizard whose pristine aspect embodies ancient salmon wisdom. Legend has it that the salmon is the oldest of all creatures and has memories reaching back to the beginning of the world. In fish form, his cooler emotions allow for compassionate detachment. Oh, yes. I'm so glad I decided to read this book. That's definitely a message that's wanting to come through. Compassionate detachment. On land, his kind heart can overflow into grief at the world's cruelty. On the whole, he prefers to observe events from a distance rather than getting directly involved. His motto is look below the surface. Seek him out when you need counsel on mystical matters. If this card doesn't represent a particular person, it can mean a time of withdrawing from emotional turmoil and seeking peace. Yes, okay. That's totally the message I was getting, but I really liked what it said about that compassionate detachment. Excuse me. So it is okay, group number 2, to if you need to withdraw a little bit here and there. But the overall motion needs to be forward. It needs to be making choices not out of fear. Okay? That is definitely the message here. Okay. You need peace. Like, you need peace, group. You need peace in your mind. Group number 2. Okay. What else for group number 2, Spirit? What is the message? What's this message? Group number 2. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 2 spells. You need to start making plans to move forward with something that you want. You can have, I think there's a message here. You can have a better life. You can have a more fulfilling life, maybe is a better way to say it. Then you've got the Queen of Wands, which is like, you need to see your own power, your own beauty. This is you coming into your power, really being alive. And you've got the Seeker of Spells, the Knight of Wands. This is taking a risk to go after what you want. There's this really huge message that you need to go after something. You need to move forward. You need to start living your life in a way that is less controlled by fear. Spirit, why is this awakening card here? What is awakening here for? Yeah. Here it is. I mean, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is where you can't see the opportunities around you. That's what I'm getting for you. It's like your stuff is passing you by, or stuff will pass you by if you don't wake up. You need to wake up to the possibilities of your life. You're missing it. And it's probably for a darn good reason. Why? What is this Four of Cups? Why, Spirit? Does group number 2 have this energy? What has caused this energy? What has caused this energy for group number 2? Why, Spirit? Why? Look at this. 9 of Visions, which is 9 of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment card. 9 of Spells, which was the 9 of Wands, which is like going through a hard journey. In this one, she's cast a spell of self-protection. You are just, something happened that has caused you to feel like you need to really protect yourself. And this Seeker of Boons, I don't know. This is a Knight of Wands. This is like dedicated energy. I don't know if there was something you were really dedicated to in the past. Something or someone you put a lot of work into that didn't work out, or something happened that made you feel like you have to protect yourself. Yeah, there's something I think there's something, I don't know. Something has happened to make you kind of give up on, I don't know. I don't know if you've given up. Regardless, you feel like you need to protect yourself, and there's too much of this 8 of Swords energy, and it's making you miss seeing what's actually around you and your own potential and the potential of your life. What happened, group number 2? Something happened to make you feel like you need to protect yourself. I feel like it's something maybe it's a perceived failure. That's kind of what I'm getting. What is this 9 of Visions? Why is the 9 of Visions here? The Lovers, a relationship. Why is this 9 of Coins here? Why is the 9 of Coins here? Please, Spirit. Why is this 9 of Coins here? Yeah, okay. All right. So it's about other people. Something has happened. It was like a wish you had about a relationship. Look, you got the Two of Cups and the Lovers here and the Five of Spells. So this is feeling like, this is feeling competition. Did someone leave you for someone else? Cheat on you, or just made you feel not good enough? The Five of Spells is the Five of Wands. So it's like the feeling of, yeah, competition. It's kind of a conflictual energy. A bit of a fighting energy. Something happened with people or a person, a relationship, that now you don't trust, and it's got you in a fearful energy, self-protective energy. Well, it's time for change, group number 2. It is time for change. Why is this She Who Brings Light card here? What is this message about beacon and light? What is the message about She Who Brings Light, Spirit? Yeah, the Judgment card. This is learning what you need to learn from the past. You have a lesson. This was lessons to, all of this happened to you to teach you something. You need to learn the lesson of the past. Okay. This energy is, this is like integrating the darkness of your past into the light of your present and future. This is coming to terms with your past and accepting it and understanding the lesson you had to learn from it. There was a teaching. There's a teaching that I think you're missing. That's what you have to learn right now. You have to learn this teaching of your past. Why did it happen? It did not happen for you to become stuck and self-protective and not trusting and for you to stay there. That's not why. What happened in your past is there to teach you something. What was it? What is this Judgment here for, please? What is the Judgment card? Your own worth, actually. How to stand on your own feet. That doesn't mean staying isolated. This means self-confidence. Actually, this whole thing, if it's made you feel, it's meant to come full circle. It's meant to empower you somehow. Even if it made you feel like crap about yourself, it's actually meant to bring you full circle back to feeling very empowered and knowing your own worth somehow, okay? It was to teach you something about your own power, your own worth, your own ability, your own abilities. What is this Keeper of Spells? Why is the Keeper of Spells here? Yeah. Enthusiasm, Child of Spells, to put you on a new, I think this is this new energy that wants to come through for you, this Child of Spells. It's like, learn the lesson, accept the self-empowerment here. And there's, something new to, this is that playful energy coming through. This is that, like, you're now meant to move forward towards something that's going to feel good for you, that you're going to be enthusiastic about. Something that's going to be a little bit new for you. Something that's going to require some growth and development. What is this Child of Spells? Why is the Child of Spells here? Truth. Standing, again, that's a very, the Queen of Swords is definitely stands on her own 2 feet. Very discerning. You are meant to, I think you were meant to learn some discernment about who you should actually let in your life. Like, actually only letting people in your life that are up to your level. I think you were in the past, you were accepting people. Maybe you were in a relationship, or there were some relationships where, like, these people were bringing you down more than they were at your level or bringing you up. Like, not bringing out the best in you, not bringing out your full potential in you, actually holding you down a bit. Like, you're meant to realize what you're actually worth and who you're worth. Why is this Child of Spells here? What is this Child of Spells? Okay. Yeah. 8 of Boons. And the Weaver of Boons. Yeah. Huh. The 8, they're both Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So, I don't know, for some of you, this might, even though it's like some relationship, interpersonal thing from the past that has got you in this energy, this is actually meant to get you on some kind of career path, some kind of way of, yeah, the 8 of Swords is hard work, but it's self-mastery. It's like you're meant to realize what you can be a master at. You can be a master at something, but it's a new beginning for that, okay? You're not there yet. It's going to develop. Something you're going to be enthusiastic about, and something where, again, I'm getting this message about standing on your own 2 feet, being self-sufficient, but also being open up to other people, you know, regain your trust again. But like, this is the Queen of Pentacles is like, she's very abundant. She doesn't need anyone else to support her. She has family. She's a beautiful family member. She's a very, very beautiful nurturer, self-nurturing and nurturing to other people. She has a beautiful family life, but she could stand on her own 2 feet if she needed to, and she does. But she still has other people. She doesn't need them. She has them in her life because she loves them and they love her, and it's a beautiful family. But she's very self-sufficient, very abundant, makes her own money. Makes her own money. Wow. Any final message here for group number 2, Spirit? What's the final message for group number 2, please? Yes. Love this so much. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. This is like security. This is like fulfillment. The Pentacles are associated with the material world, right? So this is material fulfillment and security. But look, it's also about legacy and family, and so is this. There's such a strong, stable energy that is meant for you. And you've got this 6 of Spells. This is victory. Like, you're meant to have this. This is where this new path is really like, I don't know. It's not like an intermediary path. I feel like this change, this next path that Spirit wants you to choose, it's like to get you all the way there, all the way to this 10 of Pentacles. This is like a 6 of Wands is like a job well done, a job very well done. You've got this 8 of Pentacles here. This is victory. This is other people applauding you, being like, oh my gosh, look at group number 2. Look at how skilled they are. Look at the great job they do. Look at everything they've built for themselves. This is you building this for yourself. Okay? This is a beautiful future. You have to choose it though. It's up to you. Spirit wants it for you, but you have to choose it. And so I really think the strongest advice, most practical advice for you right now, group number 2, is every time you make a choice, I want you to think about what is driving. Why am I making this choice? Is this to protect myself? Is this actually out of fear? Or is this choice out of belief in myself and belief in my future? Start opening up your eyes to what's around you and opportunities. And then you know what? I just actually, before I close the reading, where's that Ace of Wands? Was that the last? No, what was the, hang on, I gotta go back. I feel like I need to flesh one more thing out for you. Is there an Ace of Wands, or is that the last reading? There was something here. 2 of Spells. Yeah, I need to start moving forward. No. There is no Ace of Wands. There is all this other new beginning energy, though. I think that's why I thought the Ace of Wands was here. But regardless, I do want to clarify for you how you're going to get going on this. Like, I feel like you're missing You're missing out on the opportunities around you. You're not seeing the potential of your life. And I kind of want to see how the next opportunity is going to present to you. Spirit. Right, because you got the Two of Wands here. Spirit. What is the next opportunity that will present itself to group number? You may even have it around you right now, but let's just see. What is the next opportunity available for group number 2? What is the next opportunity available for group number 2? Okay. Okay. Okay, you've got the Temperance card, the Devil, and the Seven of Wands. So the next opportunity for you, the next thing, what energetically is really around you right now is what I was saying before, the opportunity to heal this Eight of Swords energy, this attachment. There's an attachment that has to do with not trusting. The Seven of Spells is what I was getting before about feeling like you need to protect yourself. It's a very self-defensive energy. Like these gnomes are wanting to fight this dragon, and this dragon hasn't even done anything yet. Yeah, the potential is there. Of course, the potential is always there. You know, bad things can happen. They do happen. Is that how you're going to live your life, thinking that only bad things are going to happen? No, cannot live your life like that. And that's beautiful things happen every day. Magic happens every day. Like, you know, it's like shift your energy into that belief, into that knowing. That is just as true as the other. Yes, bad things happen. You know what is equally as true? Beautiful, good things happen. They're both true. So which truth are you going to focus on? Yeah, but there's an opportunity here for healing of this attachment to whatever has got you feeling defensive. It could be the defensiveness and the self-protection itself, like you are so attached to it. It is controlling you. It's taking over. It's limiting you. And this is the healing of that, okay? So that's where you need to focus your energy right now. But I want you to please focus on all these other cards too that came out about this Ten of Pentacles, this Six of Wands, this Queen of Boons. Like all of this, Spirit wants this for you. And I think it'll happen fast if you do your part. I think the energy is around you for some swift movement. You just have to do your part here. Start making choices that are not out of fear. Start there. And get at what this attachment is. If this is healing from the past that needs to happen, then start working on that. There's a lesson that you need to learn from it, right? Figure out what that is. All right, group number 2, I'm going to leave it at that. I wish you all the best. If this resonated, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.